Well, hello, good people. If you're watching this, you're probably looking at this and saying, how is it that this guy is doing a help channel? He's got 54 subscribers. What is it that he's going to be able to tell me about YouTube? He hasn't made it himself. Well, I do have one of these over here on my main channel, which has 70 plus million views. I have a second channel that's got over 20 million views in it. And I've been in the YouTube game because of my daughter, who has not one, but two of those since 2016. And I've learned a lot of things, and I've seen a lot of things come and go on YouTube. And I created this channel to try and give back on some of the things that I've learned. And the thing that I've learned, even before YouTube, is you must evolve and change. And you must be looking for the next thing. Right now, you are trying to grow your channel. And so what you're doing is you're looking at all these things. Do these things right now to succeed. The only problem is you and 50 million other people are all looking at that same thing and trying it. And if everybody is flooding the exact same thing, then it's not going to go. There's only X amount of views to go around. And as more and more people come in, it's getting watered down. And if you're all the same, you get lost. So the first thing I've learned in YouTube is try and figure out what that next thing is. When I started in YouTube, live stream was just beginning. And so I started live streaming twice a week. I continued that with live streaming football games, reaction shows. Reactions are the hot thing now. What you're looking at is where you're not really the one creating the content, you're just talking about what others do. Be that as it may, you'll see all these videos like monetization, how much YouTube paid. Well, that's the wave that's kind of rolling right now. And another one that you're seeing is that YouTube is pushing out small channels now. And they're telling you to get your ass on YouTube. And that is a true thing. And I will tell you why that is a true thing. Because there is the rise and fall, we'll call it. Everything that's great rises up. And at some point, it starts to decline. The ones with staying power find out how to evolve what they're doing. Because see, here's the thing. You may be doing stuff that's just doing great right now. And you think, that's it. I've found the secret. But the reality is people are watching what you do. They're learning from what you do. They find ways to do it better, maybe cheaper, and newer. Because what happens is people's attention expands is very short. We get bored easy. Things that seem to be great and will live forever get passé. And YouTube recognizes this as well. So yes, 14% of YouTubers are monetized. The majority of the views go to all these bigger YouTubers. And so if you're just trying to crack in, it's hard to crack in. But what YouTube recognizes is a lot of these big time YouTubers, some of them are getting burned out. Some of them made enough money that, you know what, I'm going to retire. Some of them are aging out. Some of them, the content has gotten old and passé. There's new technologies and things that you used to write videos on and aren't popular. So what YouTube is trying to do is they're trying to create the next generation of those big YouTubers. So what they're doing is, and it makes perfect sense, let's take these small channels, these new things that maybe somebody has created something different, and we're going to promote it, and we're going to see how it works. Because something out there may catch fire. You follow what I'm saying? You may have somebody that all of a sudden just does something that just seems like so simple or nonchalant, but that becomes the next big trend. It's funny because, see, dirty videos, that was kind of what everybody was talking about. Or Now they're calling it easy mode. 2 months ago, they were calling doing dirty videos, meaning not highly processed, edited videos with a lot of graphics and things. Tags used to be a big thing. You got to do the tags. Your thumbnail, how important that is. AI, it's always something different, something new. But they're throwing these things on the wall because YouTube recognizes at some point people can get bored of watching Mr. Beast. I know it sounds crazy right now. That Jake Paul, who's now the YouTube boxing sensation, at some point, he's going to get old. So how can we stay relevant to the next generation? How can we create the future YouTubers? So this is a golden opportunity. If you're starting a YouTube channel, that they look at it and say, yeah, well, these channels are already successful. They're already doing with their stuff. They're already making money for us. Because ultimately, all of this is about money. So if they can get you monetized, get you with your clique of followers and people that are watching, that are making money for you, it's also making money for them. So as you go through this YouTube journey, I have forever, I say throw shit on the wall and see if anybody salutes. And some of the things that I've done over the years, like I said, are now finding out are popular. I do a lot of driving. And for me, I just like to talk. So I have a holder for my cell phone. I can say record video, and I just have conversations about what's going on. Maybe it's some breaking news. Maybe it's about something I've been thinking about or whatever. But I capture that content. Doing live streams and reacting. It's kind of funny that now the big things are, if you actually watch VidIQ, they'll tell you reaction videos are big right now. Well, here's the thing that's funny is probably about 5 years ago, I started out doing live streams where I got the opposition, Philly 500, my friend. He's like a son of mine almost, so to speak. He's an Eagle fan. I'm a Cowboy fan. I started putting up in the box in the corner his live stream, and I'm reacting to him. It's like 6 years ago. Now they tell you, reaction videos are blowing up. The unedited videos, the podcast. I've been under houses doing construction work. Halfway in the dark, news will break about the Cowboys. I'll record it and I'll upload it right from there while I'm laying on my back working. Doesn't get any dirtier video than that. Unedited videos, something that I've been doing for a long time. Those things are hot now, but it's on you to find out what the next hot thing is. And if you can find it, trying something different than everybody else is doing, YouTube will probably putting you out there, and that's your opportunity to get really huge. And I'm going to give you one other crazy thing too. My best advice to you is hard work pays off. I've learned to do some different things. I live stream, for example, yesterday, both of the championship games. As a Dallas Cowboy fan, my team's not in it. But I have followers that are Eagle fans and Washington fans. So I did a reaction where I literally have the live stream of two of the bigger Washington and Eagle content creators there and reacting to that, and me literally living and dying as a Cowboy fan through that. And literally live stream for 8 hours. But here's where you have to think. Think ahead. Because you're getting to the end of a game. I have my studio set up here. I've got 4 screens here, so I can have my studio software. I can see the feeds for all those. I can see and comment to people streaming on 2 of my channels. Dual stream. Dual stream. It's another way to maximize what you're doing. The other part is some people will want to watch 8 hours of a live stream. Some people want to get kind of the highlights. If something big is happening, or if it's the end of a half or end of the game, I take my cell phone and I put it up here and hit record. This way, if something crazy happens, if I melt down or it's a big play, I've got it captured right now in real time, and I can upload it to YouTube for people to see while I'm live streaming. And see, that's the thing that you have to do to try and be creative. So here it is. I've taken elements that they all say are hot now and have been doing them from the beginning and incorporating them to maximize what I do. And I'm working on helping some other channels. I'm growing this channel. If this channel makes it, great. If this channel never does, for the 54 people who are subscribers, I hope that if I can help one of them grow their channel, then I've done my job. And that's giving back. But I'm working on a channel right now, helping out somebody and trying to prove they were about 1,200 views away, 1,200 watch hours away from being monetized. And they want to get there. And so I've given them some strategies about posting every day on there. And what I've noticed is the daily views are climbing up. And it's like, you can see it with the analytics growing bit by bit. And the thing is you may put out videos and you may only get a few watches, but all of a sudden there's that one video that just starts to pick up everything for you. And you have to be able to put in the work to get there. I know people will say, well, you are a general contractor, or you're self-employed, and bro, I got 8 houses that I got to maintain and keep working. I got, problems with rebuilding this house. I've got a marriage. I've got family that's, older and taken care of. If you want to do something, you find a way to do it. That's the bottom line. If you're having enough time to make excuse for why you can't, that's time that you could be doing for making it happen. So stop making excuses. I used to have to be in D.C. at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'd get there 10 minutes early. I'd do a video before I would go into work. I got a lunch break. I could be eating my lunch, talking about what's going on. Now I find out that's a mukbang. Go figure. And that's the mentality you have to make it on YouTube. That's the best advice I can give. And if you have questions, or if anybody watches this, by all means, leave me a message or a comment and things, or you can email me. And it's cowboysmark94@gmail.com. And I will be happy, for free, to answer any of your questions. cowboysmark94@gmail.com. Have a great day.